companies to find their next set of customers. And you have been in this space for a really long time. So let's take the last, let's say 5 to 8 years or 5 to 10 years. What has changed, in your opinion, in the GTM motion, whether it is marketing, sales, post-sales?
Great question. Even if you just look at the last 2 years, it's an interesting snapshot on where we are. I think we look back at the last 10 years and think of it as a bit of an aberration driven by interest rates and the availability of free money. There was a lot of spray and pray. There was a lot of grow at all costs going on in the market. And like they say, when the music's playing, you have to keep dancing. So marketers and sellers did everything that they could to get scale and grow as quickly as they could. But when that tap got turned off somewhere in late 2022 or early 2023, it's changed the game, and marketers are still playing catch up with that world. The biggest change that I think has happened on us is we've gone from a world where resources were not really a big constraint for marketers and sellers to a world in which that's no longer the case. Your budgets, your teams are 50% of what they used to be. And so a lot of playbooks that you've used in the past, you have to revisit and see if you can make them work at subscale or below scale levels. That's number one. Number two, personalization. We've been on this personalization journey for a long time, and it's gone from being a differentiator to table stakes. If you think about the emails you're getting in your inbox, I'm getting, it's no longer, you can't even tolerate emails that are not personalized to some degree, that are not relevant to some degree. And these twin forces, I think, are really big changes. They're sort of seismic changes for go-to-market motions, where you have to go from, wow, I don't have as many resources, so I have to select focus on a core group of people, and then I have to figure out how to work them in a personalized, relevant fashion to drive results. We're still playing catch up. One last point I'll make is 2023 was sort of a mulligan year for most companies. It's like, just survive, just get through it. 2024, though, is no longer like that. The expectations for go-to-market teams have gone up. You're expected to drive results, drive growth. And so you're seeing a lot more need for innovation today, suddenly.
Understood. Yeah, the ZERP era, and whatever you are saying, it is not even 5-10 years. You're talking 2021, 2023, and 2024. Here we are, right? It's like in 24 months to 30 months, the whole world kind of turned upside down. 100%. And I want to double click and give my 2 minutes, 2 cents, let's say, on the personalization versus. Everybody talks about personalization, right? And this is one of my pet peeves. I believe. I care less about whether they call me hello Arjun or hello whatever.
Right.
I care more about the relevance in the email, right? Are
So
they
true.
talking about a problem that I care about at this point of time? You
So
call
true.
me Arjun, you call me nothing, I don't care. Is that how you think about it, or is the personalization more like the name personalization?
No, you nailed it. In fact, this is why we call the company Relevvo. It's a take on relevance.
Relevance,
We very firmly believe that at the end of the day, everybody's busy, you're busy, I'm busy. If you are trying to get someone's attention, you have to be relevant. It doesn't matter if you talk about where they went to school, where they went to college, if they play sports. They're trying to solve business problems. Talk about that in a relevant fashion and you'll get their attention.
Yeah, I had no idea that you named it after that. In fact, I am of the opinion that we should drop the usage of personalization and only use relevance, because personalization makes people think like all they have to do is to do hello first name.
Right.
That's not the intent, right? And you have to
100%.
make it relevant, which is a much bigger effort than just doing hello first name. So now with that background, you mentioned about people are expected to hit their metrics in 2024. And one of the places where you are helping your companies do it well is in the ICP, right? Defining the ideal customer persona and finding the right customers. And so in that way, with the customers